At the entrance to the snow globe, once you've completed the main quest, if you head across the bridge and to the left hand side, you'll see a windmill. If you enter there, you'll find your first dye inside a chest. Now, if you exit the windmill and go straight ahead, on your right hand side you'll see a house. You're wanting to enter that house and hit the flit switch that's just above the fireplace. You're then wanting to follow it around, hitting it as required. So through the cornfields, past the hobs. Under the bridge, it's just to the left of the windmill. Next to a chest, just against a tree. Through the cornfields on the left hand side, past the hollow men. Directly in front of the gate. And then next to the stables. You then want to go through the door and start on your second flit switch. Just in front of the tree with the well. And then at the other side of that tree. And if you head through the main gate, I'll be just next to a bunch of hobs in front of the Shadow Court. And I'll be back on the main road again. And I'll be just in front of a little house. And once you enter the house, you're wanting to hit the third flit switch. This one is going to take you around the back of these two houses. And if you head towards the beach, and once you hit the flit switch, that'll unlock the chest, which will give you an invite to a tea party. So, now you're wanting to head all the way back through town. Continue past the Shadow Court. You're basically wanting to head back to the area with the little well in front of the tree. So continue past. As you're starting to head up the hill on the right hand side, you'll have a house with a signpost outside it. That invite will allow you to open that door. So if you head up the stairs and then go through the mirror, and if you walk forward, you'll find the dye on a pedestal. Now, if you leave the mirror area, and if you exit the house that we're just in, straight across as you exit, you'll see a well. What you want to do is just go inside that well. Now, if you continue through the area, just follow it around, and then follow up the kind of slope. Once you get to the room with the mist, follow the path on the right hand side leading up. Go to your left. And then if you go into the water and go into the next area. From here, head into the first big area, go left, and then straight ahead. The chest with the dye in it will be located on the left hand side up some stairs. Now if you go back out the way you came, we're wanting to exit the well. So if you go left, head through the caves, and you'll come to this area where you're able to drop down. You go to your right and head back outside the cave. So for this one, we're going to be heading towards the Shadow Court and then going inside. Now if you head down the stairs and then go to your left, follow the path around to the left, and as you enter the first room that you would fight things in, if you head straight ahead and open the chest, your die is going to be located inside this chest. Now if you exit back out of this area, you want to head back out, outside of the Shadow Court. Now you're wanting to head forward and then up the kind of big hill. And then you want to go across the bridge. If you just continue following the path, you'll reach this kind of little schoolhouse area. On the left hand side, right at the end of the path, you'll have a chest with the next die in it. At the start of the Cursed Skull, once you've completed the main quest, if you go to the left hand side as soon as you go through the archway, the die is going to be located within this crypt once you push open the sarcophagus. Now if you go back out of the crypt and then follow the main path down, past the first set of gates and then go to your left past another set, within the crypt, push open the sarcophagus for the next die. Now if you exit the crypt and head back up the way you came, back through the gates, and then on the left hand side if you go through a different set of gates, follow this path around and you're wanting to go all the way down into the mysterious cave at the bottom. So carry on through the mysterious cave, past the wooden kind of barricade, and on the left hand side you'll see a wooden ramp. If you go up there, just follow the ramp up, go to the level just before the chest, and then if you look to your left, there'll be a gap between the wooden ramp you just went up. Jump down there, and the die is going to be located in a chest. Now, if you exit out of the cave, head up the hill, and go to your right, down the stairs we went down earlier on, and just follow the path around. You're looking on the right hand side for some columns. If you go past those columns, you'll get to this area where you have to do some puzzles. Once you're through the doors, if you carry on forward following the path round, you'll have one more statue to do an emote for to open up the gate. Go through the gate and enter the Cullis Gate. Head up the stairs and the die is going to be located in a chest. In the Colosseum, head forward into the arena. So this die is quite complicated. You have to get 3 teddies, and we'll start off with Captain Teddy, which is landing on a score of 1985 in the Colosseum. So there are a couple of tips for this. Don't hit any multipliers unless it's necessary. Don't kick any chickens unless it's necessary. Kill everything until only bandits are spawning. Get 85 as the last 2 digits of your score, and the slow time spell will help you add up the points. So large bandits are worth 30, medium bandits are worth 25. Don't kill the small bandits because it just confuses things, and kick the small chickens if you need 100, or use the multiplier to get 200 for them. Once you've landed on 1985 on the left hand side of the Colosseum, the teddy will spawn on a pedestal. The next one, as you're entering the Colosseum, go straight ahead and you'll have this door surrounded by 2 candles. Hit the candles with a directed fireball spell, the door will open and then you can pick up King Teddy. Now for the last teddy, which is Wizard Teddy, leave out of this room and go to your left, head towards the telescope, and if you turn round and look to where that telescope is pointing, aim your gun at the gargoyle surrounding the Colosseum, and the one that the telescope's pointing towards, shoot the top of it to receive the teddy. Once you've collected all 3 teddies, you'll get the die.